Okay, so I have just put the little one down for a nap, and I'm going to make myself a quick sandwich because I'm starving for some lunch, and I think we're gonna sit outside and eat it. And it's looking kind of like it's gonna rain, but I don't think it's supposed to rain until later. So we're gonna go sit outside, get some fresh air, relax for a few, and then I think I would like to design an invitation for my daughter's second birthday that is coming up. But I have to get that done like sooner than later because it's not too far off now, just a few weeks away. So yeah, going to work on that, have some lunch, and see where the day takes us. Okay, here is a quick look at the invitation. I just finished up, sent a copy to my husband for him to approve. But yeah, I wanted to keep it super simple, and I just made a few little watercolor flowers. It took me a few tries to get the ones I liked, but ultimately I did like these two. And I'm really bad at hand lettering, but I did, whoops, I did draw that out myself, so I'm a little impressed over here. But yeah, this is it. And let me know what you guys think. Hey guys, it is now the evening, so I am going to attempt to paint for a little while, and my husband is working downstairs, so if you hear some banging, that's all that is. But I think my puppy might need to go out, so I'm gonna take her outside and then start painting. so it is getting pretty late. It is about 10 p.m. now, and I am getting tired. So I am at a good stopping point as far as the paint being used up on my palette. I tried to keep going until I didn't feel like I was wasting any. So I'm at a good spot now, but I do need to finish up this flower here, and I want to add either some details or some wording to this binding on this book. I'm not exactly sure. I want to do wording, but I'm afraid I'm gonna mess it up, so we'll see if I do. But yeah, I'm still deciding. And then I did want to go over the background a little bit here in the foreground of the background, if that makes sense. But just what's up close here, I wanted to give a little bit more details to it. But otherwise, I am really happy with how it's coming out so far. Let me know what you guys think. I know I did start this in my last vlog video, but yeah, I'm hoping to finish it in this one. It is the weekend, it's Friday night, so I should hopefully have a little bit of time at some point this weekend to continue and hopefully finish, but we'll see. Yeah, so good night for now, and I will see you in the next clip. Okay, so it is about 10:30, almost 10:40 at night. I did work on my painting a bit tonight, and it's coming out good, I think. I'm gonna give you a quick peek at where I'm at. Hold on. Okay, so I worked on this flower here tonight, and I added this. I guess I started around 8, so it took me about 2 hours to do this. I did have to go over them a few times to get the colors just right and the whites as white as I wanted them to be. Yeah, but I am happy with it now that it is done, but it definitely took me a little while and was kind of tedious thinking back on it. Yeah, and then I also did this. I think I mentioned before that I was kind of debating what to do, if I just did like a design like I did on this one, or if I added words to it, which obviously I went the word route. I'm not 100% sure how I feel about it though. I think my issue is that it's really dark, like it really stands out, and like my shadows and stuff are a little bit lighter and duller. So I did try to like tone it down a little bit. I went over it a few times and I tried to even kind of like blur around it, but I don't know. I'm not totally sold. So it's really late now and I'm not going to keep going and attempt to keep fixing it because I just think I'm too tired and it's not going to work. So but maybe I don't need to fix it. Maybe it's okay, and when I wake up in the morning and I look at it, I'll think, oh, I like it. Right? Maybe, fingers crossed. Because I don't hate it. I definitely don't, but I'm not sure it's exactly what I'm going for. We'll see. So aside from deciding on that, the only other thing I want to do is just give like a base here so they're not like just floating. I want to give a little bit more details in here, make it look like they're sitting on a shelf or a desk or something like that. But yeah, otherwise I'm excited. I really like it so far. Let me know what you guys think, and let me know what you think about this, because I can always go back in and change it, but maybe I shouldn't. I don't know. Decisions, but I'm going to go to bed now and we'll take a look at it in the morning and see. Good morning. I just dropped the baby off at daycare and I need to get to work. Today is Thursday, so I have work today for my job that I need to get done, so I'll be doing that this morning and this afternoon. But I also wanted to sit down and just kind of write out my goals for this month, for as far as like my art and my Etsy shop, YouTube, and just some like ideas that I want to put on paper to kind of stay on track, because if I don't write it down, I don't get it done. So I've been pretty inconsistent with writing my to-do lists and things like that this past month, and I need to get back on track with that, because it seems to be the only way I can remember what I want to do. Like I always have thoughts and ideas, and I have so many that they just replace each other. So I need to write them down. I'm going to do that for a few minutes and just kind of get them on paper and try and work through that this month. But yeah, I'm gonna get started on that and then do some work. I'm hoping to finish that painting tonight. I know I keep saying that, but last night, like I mentioned, it took me 2 hours to paint one flower. So at that rate, I'll be painting that thing all month. But no, I really hope to maybe finish that tonight. And I also want to paint a paint with me video, and I would like to do that tonight too, and maybe edit it and post it by tomorrow. That's really a stretch, I think, especially since I have work today. I don't think I can do both, so I need to figure out what exactly I want to do. Okay, I'm gonna think about that. So I'm either gonna paint my books, or I'm going to paint with me. But either way, I hope to get something painted tonight. I'm itching for my brushes. The long weekend came and went, and I haven't painted since Friday, so eager to get them done. But yeah, I'm gonna get started. This way I can accomplish at least something today. So I just put the baby down for a nap, and I have a few things to finish up. I want to finish the Paint With Me video. You will have just seen a clip probably right before this one of me just kind of getting started on that. I did decide to work on that last night because Expedition Unknown is on, and my husband and I love to watch that. So last night was our night to watch it, and so I tried to do something kind of quick that I knew I could stop at a decent time and still get to watch TV. But they are not done because I had to wait for some ink to dry and stuff like that. So, and then some paint too that I had put on. But also when I poured out some of my acrylic gouache paint that I went to use, I accidentally poured too much. So I didn't want to waste it. So I had some like little tiny scrap pieces that were just under my, like sitting under my palette. So I just grabbed one and I just played around, and yeah, I made this one too. It's not going to be part of that video, but I thought it came out kind of cute, or I guess it would be a bookmark, would be straight up, right? Yeah, I don't know. So I just made some flowers and used my favorite color in watercolor and made the background. And then I like love using ink in like my abstract stuff. So I did that too, and I let that dry overnight. But yeah, this was fun. This was cute. And then these are the, hold on. And then these are the bookmarks so far. So I want to add some pastels. I'm going to use some pastels on this one and probably this one. And then I think I'll be done with those. But I'm going to do that now, finish them up so I can finish up that video. And I'm going to eat some lunch while I do that. And then I think I'm gonna try to finish up my other painting. I need to edit this video because I want to make sure it goes up on Monday next week, and then I'm in the process of editing this vlog video, and I have to re-edit it. I started using CapCut to edit this vlog, and I noticed that like when I'm speaking it doesn't line up with my mouth moving, so that drives me crazy. I can't. So I have to re-edit everything in I'm gonna try using iMovie. I usually use InShot to edit my videos, but the volume on my last vlog was like really low when I'm speaking and then super high when the music was playing, and it didn't sound like that when I was editing it, so I had to like re-upload the video and try to fix it. But so I want to try something different to edit this one and see if it works out a little bit better. I like InShot because I can do everything that I want to do. I know how to use it, and I can add music and everything, but I'm going to use iMovie this time, and we'll see how this one turns out. But I'm going to get to work on these. I'm going to eat my yogurt for lunch while I do that, and hopefully I have time to paint and edit and get all that done while she's still sleeping. Fingers crossed. Okay, so I just finished painting my book painting, my first acrylic gouache painting. Here is a look. I'll give a few like closer details later, but yeah, so I just kind of went over the wildflowers a little bit and did the foreground here. And yeah, I think it came out super cute. I'm definitely happy with it. Some like final thoughts on using this paint for the first time, like in an actual real painting. Yeah, it was a little challenging at times, and I don't know if that's just because I'm used to painting with watercolor. I kept finding myself wanting to use like some of my techniques that I use in watercolor, and they didn't quite work with the gouache. Not surprising, right? But yeah, I don't know. I definitely had to work in layers. For me, it was definitely a layering process, which isn't a bad thing. It was good, but it was just getting the hang of it. But I did notice that when you like do the first layer, the second layer goes on like really smoothly. Like even just now doing this part here on the bottom, I had painted this like the top part like, I don't know, at least a week or two ago now at this point. So and I had quite a bit of layering already, so it definitely layers like really nicely, and it just went over it like really nice and smooth. I didn't need a ton of layers now coming back in and doing this. It went on like really smoothly over it, and it was pretty easy. I over poured on the paint a little bit because I thought I was going to need to layer it a little bit more, but I didn't. So I have a little bit of paint left on my palette. I'll have to use it for something really quick. But anyways, I don't know why. I can't leave it on the palette. But yeah, so, and like I said, I did take 2 hours to do this flower. It was kind of a mix of figuring out which petals to paint first, because I didn't want to I wanted to paint the ones that were in the back and then the ones in the front, but I kind of started in the front. So I had to like keep correcting myself, and then also mixing color. I usually don't mix color when I use watercolor. Like I do. I don't want to say I usually don't. I definitely do, but it's more like smaller bits, and it's a little bit easier, I think, to get the same color again. So I struggled a little bit with that, getting this color to match up. I was a little nervous that it was gonna look like two different petal colors and stuff. These two I wanted to be a little bit different, but I wanted all of the petals on the same flower to be the same, obviously. So yeah, so I was excited when it dried and I looked at it the next day, and I really liked the color, because that was it too. I was trying to get like the right color. But yeah, it went on really nicely. It covers really thick when you want it to, and then it also, you can do it like really light. So my first layers were always pretty light, just to kind of get a base down, and then I found like the second or third layer of paint went on a lot smoother. But I definitely like it. But I was even saying to my husband last night that the paint is a little bit challenging, which isn't a bad thing. I kind of like the challenge. So, and as I keep going with it, it'll get a little easier, I'm sure. But yeah, I'm excited to be done and move on to something else. I think that was another reason I did the bookmarks, or the Paint With Me video last night, because I needed to kind of take a break from it and come back. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna send a picture to my daddy because I love to share my work with him. Yeah, let me know what you guys think of the final piece, and I'm gonna show you some close-ups now. So for now, I'm going to edit my paint with me, and I'm going to edit this vlog while the baby is still asleep. And I hope you guys enjoyed. If you made it this far, you're awesome. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more, please subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.